going to start this comedy cavalcade right now. The first guy coming up to the stage, a very funny guy. Give it up for Mr. Joe Leary, folks.
Yeah, you guys excited? You sound excited. Everybody excited?
Yeah.
Come on, yeah. I'm excited all month. I'm excited all month. Not just for this. I got three magic words. McRib is back. Yeah, McRib is back, baby. Yeah, she knows. Yeah, that's right. People are excited. Trailer park communities across the U.S. cheering in delight. I go, honey, get the kids, fire up the pickup. We're having some fancy barbecue tonight. Woo! Yeah. Hurry up, though. It's for a limited time only. It's over on Monday. Gotta hurry up. All right, they only have so many radioactive, pre-processed, abused, ribless pigs on Old McDonald's farm. E-I-E-I-O. You know what I'm saying? I read an article yesterday that said the ingredients in the McRib, some of them yoga mats and soles of shoes, right? But that's not so bad because if it comes off the menu Monday, just throw some barbecue sauce on your Nikes and chew away. There you go. That'll help you out. See, McDonald's is smart, man. They're smart. They put this stuff out. They hold it back. They hold it back for a few years, and they make us like McRib junkies, like crackheads waiting for a fix. You know, you can't wait. I got guys at work who are like, Joe, the McRib, it's coming. It's here this month, the McRib. We got to get some McRibs. And Joe, if you get the McRib meal, you get an extra one for $1. I'm like, dude, one's enough for me. Don't just get it for me. I'll give you the $1. I'm like, all right. So we go to the drive-thru. I go with the guy to the drive-thru. We pull up to the little window, and the guy, I order the McRib meal, and I get the extra McRib for $1. And the guy's like, oh, okay, thank you. You know, that's like 3,000 calories. You really should keep that to one a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, when did Dr. Oz take over the McDonald's drive-thru? Is there a camera in there? Do I look that morbidly obese that I need to have nutrition guidelines from McDonald's? I mean, really, you know? Then I pull over to the window. And it's like a 17-year-old, 400-pound punk. I'm like, I'm gonna get pissed, but I realize he's not worried about my health. You know, the guy is probably trying to hoard all the McRibs. Maybe it's the leftovers or something. I don't know what the problem is. But, you know, now in restaurants, probably here too, you know, they put all the calories on the menus now. So no matter where you go, even McDonald's, right? They put the calories on the menus. So you go up there. I go to McDonald's. I know I made a conscious decision to prematurely end my life. I want to enjoy the shit out of it. I don't want to be reminded. I don't want to do math on the calories. And a Big Mac and fries, it's like 12,000 calories. You know what? I'll just have a Diet Coke with that too. That'll solve everything. That's like the guy with the porter. I got a porterhouse, 24-ounce, baked potato, and side order of chicken wings, and give me a Diet Coke with that too. Now, if they're going to do that, they're going to forget the calories. Why don't you just put the disease I'm going to die of on the menu? You know what I'm saying? Forget that, like Big Mac, stroke. French fries, diabetes. McRib, swine flu. Whatever it is, just put that up there, you know? So my house is a lot of miscommunication, or a lot of no communication, if you want to call it that. You know, like, tonight, my wife always says to me, I have attention deficit disorder because I don't listen to a word she said, right? And honestly, between us, I just don't give a shit. I'm like, I don't give a shit. And there's no communication anyway. She don't talk to me anymore. She don't talk to me. Everything is text, right? We don't talk. Even in the same house, she's texting me. Joe, why are you upstairs for so long? I'm watching King of Queens. What do you mean you're watching Sting do teens? It's my fucking autocorrect. Even in bed next to me, watching TV together, right? She's texting me. During sex, even during sex. I'm like, doing my thing from behind. And she's texting me, OMG, Joe, OMG, Joe. Even afterwards, like we're laying in bed, just hanging out, doing our thing, watching TV. Says, I was faking, LOL. You know, so I turn on Dr. Phil, right? I turn on this guy, so he's got narrative advice. Let's see what's going on. He said, the first thing I see is, chances are your wife is cheating on you. Really? Like 35% of women and 70% of men cheat. Holy shit, I think she's banging 2 guys. So then my wife says to me, you know, Joe, we're getting old. She wants to talk about wills. And she's like, no, honey, Joe, honey, I can't go on without you, so I hope I die first. Yeah, I hope she dies first, too. You know, to me, though, in the end, marriage is like joining the mafia, you know? I mean, eventually someone's getting paid to whack me off. That's all there is to it. So, you know, watching TV, I still see a lot of male impotence commercials. A lot of it's kind of like a joke because they use the hottest 50 and 60-year-olds on the face of the earth. It's not reality. Right? Look at these people, I'm like, this woman's hotter at 58 than my wife at 28, you know? I don't need to fill the bang her. Why is he, what's wrong? You know? And I don't know why, but still, when I think of old people, you know, or people in their 50s, I think of like a fat, balding, hairy-chested slob named Murray, you know? Got a wife named Selma and a house coat and curlers with the glasses with the chain hanging down. And years of smoking talks like this. Hey Murray, get up here and get this over with before Leno starts. Well, these are the people that need the pills, right? These are the people that... I don't think impotence pills are going to work, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't give the guy a boner, but they can still see each other. You know what I'm saying? She can see that he's Murray, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, what's in it for her, you know? I think older people, just give them some acid, give them some hits of acid or something so they can trip. You know, get a little fantasy in there, maybe she'll think more of like, hey Murray, why did you get so hot? Forget Leno, take your time. You know. And in these commercials, the sex always starts so innocently, you know, like a simple touch. The woman's doing the dishes, the guy comes over, tries to help her out, he touches her arm, and then they look at each other. You know, and behind his look, he's thinking, holy shit, when did I take that pill? And behind her look, she's like, I hope that limp dick bastard took his pill, because I'm ready to go! Go! But, you know, in the next shot, they're on a dewy meadow in bathtubs holding hands at sunset. Who the hell does that after, I mean, really, you know, most people, you wake up in what, like a, you know, a sweaty, smelly bowl of dewy, whatever, and you want to get the hell away from each other, you know, and then, you know, if you're old, you hope you don't break a hip when you're having sex, you don't want to lose your dentures in disgusting places. For me, when I have sex with my wife, I get news for you. It's nothing innocent about it. It's not an accident. If she's washing dishes, I'll come up from behind. Okay, come on, baby. Yeah, come on, let's go. Let's get it over. Come on. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You can't do me. I'll take care of you tomorrow. I have news for you. We don't end up on the dewy meadow. You know? Sometimes we end up in a bathtub, but that's still water or sunset. It's a good place to hide from the kids, you know what I'm saying? Talking to my friends the other day, and I get kind of annoyed because this world now, you know, this country especially, is so politically correct. I carry pictures of minority children in my wallet, you know? Just in case I say something, you know, or tell a joke that might be construed as racist. I don't know, you know, something like, look, like, how do you know a Chinese guy robbed your house? You know, your homework's done, your computer's upgraded, and 2 hours later, you're still trying to get out of your driveway. So, I look at that as poking fun. Some people, they may construe that as racist, right? I don't know. Most people, I take out my wallet and I say, whoa, whoa. Would Sarah and Ted Wong would trust me with a picture of their son, Dylan Wong, if I was a racist? I don't think so. You know, it's like get out of racism free card. You know? But it's hard to get these pictures. It's a bitch because, you know, parents, they don't like strange men chasing their kids with a camera. But, you know, I have a black kid too, and I got him when I sponsored an African child for 94 cents a day. If you ever see that, you see a commercial of the guy with the white hair walking through the African village with all the little kids, and you're wondering, Nobody knows who the hell he is, but he likes little African children. You know, he always walks around giving you his little bio, you know, how make you feel guilty about these kids. Like, oh, you know, this is little Mudiwa. He's from the village of Tambia, where the only clean drinking water comes from the filthy urine of Kwame, the town drunk. Oh, that's terrible. You know, and you wonder how the hell these kids get sponsored at all, because the commercials are only on at 3 in the morning, and who the hell is watching the drunks and crackheads? Like, oh yes, and Mudiwa, sorry, Antoine from Brooklyn couldn't send me money this month. Spent it all on Colt 45 crack and hose. Just beat me in mud. They make you feel guilty, like I said. They make you, you know, they tug at your heart. The guy's like, oh, wouldn't you? Look at that hamburger. Wouldn't you like to sponsor a child just for 94 cents? The price of a cup of coffee. I'm like, whoa, well, I don't know where this guy's getting his coffee for 94 cents. You know, if I got to give up my Starbucks Vente Mocha Caramel Frappuccino with whip, I better be sponsoring the whole village, bro. I'm making that up. You know, but I watched the commercial and I was drunk. When I'm drunk, I get very, very emotional. Very emotional. I pick up the phone and I'm like, Tahara! Tahara, how can this go on? How can this go on, man, for as little as a small, maybe cup of coffee in a bodega or something? How can this happen? You know, 94 cents, give me 10, give me 10. Next day I wake up, of course, I had no recollection of this because I was drunk. You know, like a week later, I hear from the kitchen, my wife, Joey, you drinking again? What now? They're sending you pictures of African children again. I'm like, oh, I guess apparently I've done this before, you know. There's 5 very pissed off little kids in Zimbabwe into a voodoo doll that looks like me. White tabao, white tabao. You know, but this time I swore I was going to do it right. I swore I was going to do it right, so with the money each month, I sent a nice gift, something you can really use in the desert, like, you know, Blu-ray disc player, hopefully he's got a TV, maybe Wi-Fi, guitar, and the game of life, but the African version, the one where the career choice is, you know, join the Somali warlord gang to become a drug mule, or join the mass exodus to Ethiopia and be killed by lions or something. I know my guy will make the right choice. But I'm still very naive when it comes to that stuff, especially on the internet. Like I get an email from this hot young girl with a picture named Amber. And of course, Amber's looking for a slightly overweight, balding, middle-aged Larry Bird lookalike from Levittown, Long Island. And she invited me to check out her webcam. You know, of course it wasn't as advertised because, you know, Amber charged me $50 an hour. Like the weird things with a shoehorn. Oh, the best $3 grand I ever spent, baby, don't you know it. And I have 3 very young daughters, some of you guys know that. And oh, I got a lot of concerns, a lot of fears about them growing up, right? You know, outside the one that, you know, one's gonna grow up and be a derelict and murder me in my sleep, the other concern is that, you know, they might grow up to be whores. You know, and that sounds bad, but, you know, look at the society. Who's the role model? Lindsay Lohan and what? Past the Jersey Shore? No, but I just said, I got 3. The odds are not in my favor with 3. You know, chances are one of them dragging the guys through the window. Some nights I just sit at the dinner table, I try to figure out which one it's going to be. I know it's going to be the red. Damn, she's my favorite. Emily, get up to your room and don't come down to your 30s. Hey, I didn't do. Get up there, you dirty, stupid woman. And I got friends who have older daughters. And they're like, Joe, it gets worse. Girls are sexually active much younger these days. Don't worry. It's not like you think. It's not that bad sleeping with a lot of guys. At the end of the day, they just give the guy a blowjob. Oh, thanks. That is, thank you. I feel much better now. I'm much more comforted by that thought. Now, that's the one thing, you know, I gotta have that talk, that, you know, father-daughter talk where, I'm like, you know, honey, I know you have your big first date with Georgie tonight. You know, and at the end of this date, he's gonna ask you to do something. Something your mother hasn't done for me and many. Mommy, at the end of this day, you listening to Daddy? At the end of this day, one piece of advice, swallow. Oh, no, I know.
Should we call Child Protective Services? Say that? Did you say that?
Now, hey, listen, it sounds bad, it's probably advice. I mean, my wife ain't gonna help, obviously. You know? And like I said, the society doesn't help either. My daughter wants dolls, and I want to buy dolls. This is the doll she wants. I had to bring this to show her. This is what she wants me to buy her, you know? She's 6 years old, you know? They call these dolls brats, right? They should be called whores. Look like the girl in high school voted most likely to get herpes. You know? They're giving these names like Sasha, Yasmin, Chloe, war names, you know? And they give them hobbies, they come with hobbies, of course, which include smoking weed, you know, drinking 4 Loko, and getting triple teamed by black guys doing the same thing. As a father, I want to buy my daughter a doll named Agnes, you know, a doll named Agnes, maybe dresses like a Jehovah's Witness. Her hobby should include sewing, reading the Bible, and celibacy. You know, and this thing, this is what they want. This is what they want. I gotta bring home. Here, honey, here you go. Here you go, baby. There you go. That's it. Now go learn to be a whore, baby. Don't forget your shoe on. Do this the right way. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it.